Hey viewers, you're watching The Savera and I'm Vidhi Joshi. In a chilling and deeply tragic incident that has sent shockwaves through the community, police in Uttar Pradesh, Baghpat district have arrested two minors in connection with the brutal murder of the wife and two young daughters of a local Muslim cleric. The victims, Israna, aged 30, and her daughters, Sofia, aged 5, and Sumaiya, just 2 years old, were found murdered inside the residential quarters of Gangnauli village, Badi Masjid, where the cleric, Mufti Ibrahim, served as Imam. The murders occurred on Saturday afternoon around 3 p.m., while Mufti Ibrahim was away attending an event in Deoband with 4 companions. The horror unfolded when children who routinely came for lessons at the mosque entered the residence and were met with a gruesome scene. They discovered the lifeless, blood-soaked bodies of the mother and her daughter Israna on the floor and the 2 little girls on a cot. The police were immediately informed, and a heavy contingent including Superintendent of Police Suraj Kumar Rai, Additional SP Praveen Kumar Chauhan, Circle Officer Vijay Kumar and DIG Meerut Range Kala Nidhi Nethanith rushed to the scene to take charge of the investigation. Initial findings suggested that the victims had been bludgeoned to death with a blunt or sharp object with clear signs of targeted violence. Post-mortem examinations were ordered and forensic teams collected fingerprints and DNA samples from the scene. Strikingly, CCTV cameras within the mosque premises, usually functional 24/7, were found to be disabled before the attack, raising suspicion of a premeditated act. The community was stunned and heartbroken, with locals gathering to protest the crime and demand justice. Some villagers created a ruckus during the removal of the bodies, but senior police officials were able to pacify the crowd with assurance of swift action. The investigation quickly picked up pace, with 7 dedicated police teams formed under SP Rai to crack the case. Within 6 hours, police identified 2 suspects based on video evidence and intelligence inputs. Shockingly, both the suspects turned out to be minors who had been receiving religious education at the mosque under Mufti Ibrahim. Upon interrogation, the juveniles confessed to the murders, reportedly driven by a desire for revenge. According to the police, the boys alleged that they had been beaten and humiliated multiple times by the cleric, and in a horrifying escalation of that resentment, they chose to attack his family in his absence. During the course of the investigation, police also found a text message on Mufti Ibrahim's phone that had been sent from his wife's mobile at around 10:30 a.m. on the day of the incident. The message from little Sumaiya said, "Father, when you return, please bring this toy," a heartbreaking and innocent note that became one of the last communications from the slain family. The message timeline helped the police confirm the approximate time of the murders. Ibrahim had left the mosque around 8:30 a.m. that day and met with his companions before traveling to Deoband. All the 4 men were questioned and their accounts corroborated his whereabouts. Ibrahim, devastated by the loss, told police that he had no known enmity with anyone and trusted the children studying at the mosque. He stated that the CCTV had always been operational, raising serious concerns about the intentional tampering prior to the murders. The Baghpat police are continuing to investigate all the possible angles, including whether anyone else assisted in planning or executing the crime, and whether the attack was fueled solely by personal resentment or if there were deeper underlying tensions. As the investigation continues and the post-mortem reports are awaited, the community mourns the loss of 3 innocent lives, while authorities have ensured to pursue the case with urgency and ensure that justice is served, regardless of the age of the perpetrators.
दिनांक 11 अक्टूबर 2025 को थाना दोगट अंतर्गत ग्राम गांगनौली में सूचना मिली कि एक मस्जिद जिसके ऊपर एक कमरे पर मस्जिद के मुफ्ती साहब अपने पत्नी और 2 बच्चों के साथ रहते थे, और मुफ्ती कहीं किसी काम से बाहर गए हुए थे, तो वहाँ पर उनकी पत्नी और दोनों बच्चों का शव मिला। इस घटना पर तत्काल थाना पुलिस, CO ब्रॉथ, एडिशनल SP मेरे और स्वयं DIG महोदय के द्वारा भी घटनास्थल का निरीक्षण किया गया और तत्काल घटना के सफल अनावरण के लिए 7 टीमें लगा दी गई। फील्ड यूनिट के द्वारा भी मौके से आवश्यक फिंगरप्रिंट्स और DNA साक्ष्य उठाए गए और लगातार जो 7 टीमें थी उन्होंने बड़े कम अवधि के अंदर वीडियोस को देख के 2 संदिग्धों को चिन्हित किया और जिनसे जब पूछताछ की गई तो ज्ञात हुआ कि ये दोनों बच्चे जो बाल अपचारी हैं, ये इसी मस्जिद के नीचे मौलवी से तालीम हासिल करते थे और मौलवी इनकी अक्सर पिटाई कर देता था, जिसके कारण क्षुब्ध होकर इन्होंने इस घटना की योजना बनाई और ये घटना कारित की। इन दोनों बाल अपचारियों के निशानदेही से घटना में प्रयुक्त हथौड़ा और छुरी बरामद हुआ है। जानकारी में ये आया कि कल यानी दिनांक 10 अक्टूबर को इनमें से एक बाल अपचारी के साथ मुफ्ती ने पिटाई की थी और जिसके कारण उसने अपने दूसरे साथी को साथ लेकर ये पूरी योजना बनाई। और आज जब मुफ्ती किसी काम से बाहर गए हुए थे और उनका परिवार अपने कमरे में सो रहा था दोपहर 1 बजे के आसपास, तब इन्होंने इस घटना को अंजाम दिया और अंजाम देने के बाद वहाँ से वो फरार हो गए। बड़े ही कम अवधि में पूरी बागपत पुलिस की टीम, एसओजी सर्विलांस और तमाम 6 थानों की टीम ने इस पूरी घटना को वर्कआउट किया है और दोनों बाल अपचारियों को अपनी कस्टडी में लिया है। थाना दोगट पर वादी की तहरीर पर अभियोग पंजीकृत करके आवश्यक विधिक कार्रवाई की जा रही है।